पाँच में शुरू करेंगे. Hello everyone and welcome to this class. In this class, we are going to learn about origin of the eukaryotes, right? So you all know that prokaryotes, which were bacteria, were the primitive or you can say initial life form which existed on the earth. So after they, evolved, they formed eukaryotes, and eukaryotes were evolved from prokaryotes. That's why I have written this line over here. So these prokaryotes were basically of two types, which was eubacteria, which are true bacteria, and archaebacteria. These are those bacteria which live in some harsh conditions. Okay, but these archaebacteria are those that resembles more in eukaryote. But what theory we basically read in books are that eubacteria and archaebacteria, they fused together and formed the first primitive eukaryotic cell. Okay, for that, first the cell fused. Let me draw it for you. Hmm. Like this is one and this is second. Okay, so first of all what happened is that this cell fused, and after that this cell when became one, then their genome fused, and this made primitive eukaryotic cell. Okay, so after this formation of this primitive eukaryotic cell, you know so it does not have many things which on which it can rely. So that's why it needs some sources of energy which he get after he engulfed, not he, it engulfed these aerobic bacteria and some photosynthetic bacteria. Okay, so if we talk about this aerobic bacteria, this is what we call mitochondria today. Okay, and if we talk about this photosynthetic bacteria, this is chloroplast. Fine. So that's how this engulfment start, right? So after this, what happened that when it engulfed these, then this primitive eukaryotic cell evolved into some complex eukaryotic cell. And after this, you can say that when these two, which are mitochondria and chloroplast, when they merged with the primitive eukaryotic cell, they formed the complex. And since the ATP production was now good in both the cells, so you can say that further evolution also occur. Okay, so after this evolution, means now you can see we humans are also eukaryotes. So this much complexity has been formed inside us. Okay, so how can we came to know that these mitochondria and chloroplast were similar to bacteria is because of these evidences. That is, they all have comparable size, they contain their own DNA, and they have their own reproduction system. So that is why we also call them autonomously replicating cell organelles. Okay, and they all contain 70 S ribosomes, while as eukaryote have 80 S ribosomes. Okay, so that's it for this class. Thank you very much and see you soon.